Okay. Osio, how y'all doing? Yeah, this is the Feerce Truth-Seeker here with our sacred sun days. And yeah, just wanted to touch bases because I know that it's been a while since I have done a live. And the reason for that is because, I have to work. My work schedule is very hectic, extremely hectic. My day starts at 3 a.m. So, you know how that goes. So you can imagine how early I have to go to bed. I have to be in bed like 8 o'clock, you know. So, sometimes I'll stay up a little longer, but for the most part, on the average, I have to be in bed like 8 o'clock, 8:30, you know. But that's how it goes. And also, as y'all know, YouTube has been messing with the channel. Some say that I've been shadow banned. I don't know a whole lot about that, but that's what people are telling me, you know. So, I'm going to be exploring other options to bring information, in terms of platforms. You know, I'm looking into that now so that, we could step away from YouTube. And another reason why y'all haven't really been hearing a lot from me is because I'm focusing a lot of energy on writing my book, finishing. I mean, the writing started, uh, about 20 years ago, or actually more than that, longer. So I'm looking to finish that up, you know. Plus, I am looking to do more stuff in terms of doing these classes that I was telling y'all about before, you know, because there's a lot of information that I have to share. And, I don't share everything on YouTube, you know, but when we do the classes, it won't be on YouTube, you know, so we'll be able to speak a little more freely, things of that nature. Okay. Anyway, so yes, today is the sacred Sundays. I'm going to do a brief talk about spiritual matters and then, talk about some current affairs. Yeah, so one of the sun days, again, we talk about Sundays, you have to slow it down a little bit. People just say, oh, Sunday, you know, not realizing that it's sun, the sun, Sunday, you know. So when you talk about spiritual matters, you have to talk about the esoteric meaning behind what is just generally put out there for the masses. These holy books and things of that nature, these are texts that have deeper, more spiritual principles as opposed to just religious dogma. And when you get beyond the religious dogma, then you get into spirituality. There's a difference between religion and spirituality. Religion is just basically, going through, just regular tradition of just going through the motions of just something repetitive that you do and you know um, on a regular basis without the deeper meaning behind it, you know. But when you talk about spirituality, you're talking about the hidden wisdom that is not just out there for the masses, the stuff that's reserved for the priesthood. Okay. And when you understand the spirituality, then you're not confined to a particular holy book or a particular religious tradition. Okay. I can pick up any holy book and I can find the wisdom in it, and I can also find the keys in it. Okay. To do whatever spiritual work needs to be done. Okay. I can pick up the Quran and be good. And I can know and look at the symbolism, the sacred geometry in it, the sacred number system or gematria in it. Okay. Uh, and the other symbolism. I can pick up the Holy Bible. I don't care what version. Okay. And I can get the keys in it. I can see the symbolism. Okay. I can look at the allegories and know the metaphysical principles behind it. Okay. And I can use it for power. Okay. I can pick up the Torah. I can go to the holy book of the East Indians. Okay. I can look at the Buddhist texts. I can look at any holy book. Okay. And I can know how to utilize that for power. Okay. And that's reserved for the priests. Only the priests can do that. You know, most of you, and I'm not necessarily talking about you in the chat, I'm talking in general to people in YouTube land or wherever. Most of you are not able to do that. So you'll argue and say, oh, my religion is the right way and your religion is not. And y'all fuss and fight and kill each other over that because you don't understand the deeper spiritual principles. And we have the
Hey,
Firebird Graywolf on the line. Hey, 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 Osio, how you doing?
hey, can
You
you
know
hear
you
me?
can't. Oh, I can hear you very well.
I can't hear you very well. It's low.
Oh, yeah, well, they can hear both of us.
Huh?
Well, uh let's see what the chat. In the chat, can you hear both of us clearly? Can you hear me clearly in the chat? I'm talking
Uh,
I'm talking to the people in the chat.
it's low.
If it's low in the chat, put up a one. I mean, no, if it's low, put up a zero. If it's good, put up a one. Okay, the people in the chat are saying that they can hear me fine.
Uh, Hold on. Let me make sure it's not my volume on my computer.
Okay.
You could go ahead talking. I'll try to.
Okay. Yeah, so as I was saying, we don't need to fight over religion. We don't need to fight over, any of these things. You have to learn the higher wisdom, you know. And with that said, so one of the Sacred Sunday sermons that I did, we were talking about dreams. And it's something that I meant was to mention that I didn't
You're
mention.
breaking up on my
I'm
end.
breaking up.
You're
Uh,
breaking up.
okay. It might be something with your phone. I mean, with your computer, because they say
It
they hear
could
me
be.
fine.
I have it on 100%, but go ahead. I hear you well enough.
Okay. And so something that I had left out that I wanted to talk about as proofs of how powerful these dreams are, and that these dreams do, you can travel in your dreams, and you can also get messages from your dreams. you know Sometimes you can be forewarned of things in your dreams, and sometimes it's just, it could be just residue from the previous day or the previous week or whatever, you know. But one thing I wanted to share with y'all was that I had this dream. This is about 5 years ago. And I had a dream about, shoot, I dreamt I was locked up. And in that dream, there was some individuals that I had gotten into a fight with in the dream. And there was one dude in particular that stood out in the dream. Now, what was so funny, and I remember the face of the person very, very clearly in that dream because it was so real, you know, and it was very vivid. And when I went to work the next day, you can take this, you don't have to believe, you could take it or let it alone. I got no reason to make this up. But do you know that the very next day when I went to work, I saw that same guy that was in my dream that I had to fight with. I saw this same guy riding on a bicycle when I was on my lunch break, riding past where I work on a bicycle. He rode past the same, the same description, same body build, and everything. I kid you not. What that means, I don't know, or what it meant, I don't know. You know, but
Deja vu.
yeah, but that took me aback. I said, "Whoa, what the heck?" That really took me aback, and that's just one example out of many crazy things that happen, in that's happened in my dreams. We all have them. Some people don't remember this. The thing is, it's just a matter of if you can remember and recall your dreams and what happened. Okay, but we all do it. Some people dream, some people sleep, and they don't remember their dreams, you know, and you have to, if you want to remember your dreams, I would say one of the things you could start doing is meditating. Meditating, that helps to fine tune yourself spiritually. Start meditating. Okay. And also keep a journal next to your bed and a pen. This way you can, when you wake up, if you remember certain things, write them down before you get up because you'll forget them, you know. And those are some of the things that it work for me, you know. So yeah, I just wanted to make mention of that, you know. We're not going to be too long today. Only going to be about half an hour because I have to work tomorrow early. My day starts in the wee hours. So just wanted to touch bases really because I haven't really done a live, talk about some current events, you know. Uh, Firebird, how are you? Can you hear me? Oh, she just dropped off. We'll wait for her to come back in. In the meantime, yeah, it's been a while. Also, if anyone wishes to join in the chat, leave your email in the chat and I'll send you the link and you can join in. You know, all are welcome. And I want to acknowledge also the people that are in the chat. Also, for those who are generous enough to leave a donation. Oh, wait, here she is. She's back on. Let me let her in. There she is, and she's back on. Yes, so for
Can you hear
anyone who,
me?
yeah,
Okay. I'm fine. Working hard every
yeah,
day between
good,
my media, my cultural directing, and the parade.
yeah. Um, so for those who want to leave a donation, I have in the chat PayPal and Cash App info for those who are generous enough to leave a donation. Okay, I'm gonna leave it up there on the screen. And as Firebird said, we're working diligently for the parade. For she dropped off again. Let me see what happened. Hold on. Let's see. Anyway, while we're waiting, yeah. Oh yeah, I must acknowledge those who are in the chat as well. Oh, here she is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yep. Mhm.
Okay. The volume is still a little low on my side, but it's workable. I
Oh,
just want
okay.
to say, give a shout out to your audience members that know me and in chat, sending love. Hope everyone is fine and has been fine. Miss everyone.
Yeah. And as I was telling them, we're working diligently to on the parade for 2023. We're working very diligently, and I'm gonna pull up the I'm gonna share the screen and show the flyer. Hold on one second. Let's see here. Let's see, share. Hold on. Okay, this is the flyer. Let me see. Try to make it big.
Okay. You got my nephew, Turtle Gang.
Yeah, I want to thank Turtle Gang for creating this flyer here and promoting the parade. Let me see if I can make this bigger. Can y'all see it bigger there?
It's a video short clip.
Yeah. I didn't want to share it, the video short clip, because as you know, my show has been targeted. So if I do that, because it has a clip of music from Tupac, they'll cancel this video.
You're kidding me. That
I kid you not.
uh,
I kid you not. That's
over
that
a parade. That's disgusting.
over anything. That's how dirty they've been doing my channel. You know,
Well, probably haters are doing that.
I wouldn't be
Because
surprised.
on YouTube you can find just about anything on YouTube, and they let it be shown. Same thing as
Yeah.
Facebook. They'll block
Yes, that's
you
how.
for the same information as that's on someone else's page.
Hmm. Yeah. So that's the flyer there. I don't know if y'all can make it out in
Well,
terms of the
actually, I
details.
designed this flyer, but he designed the audio.
Okay. Oh, okay. He designed the audio. Okay.
And that's why I wanted you to have the opportunity to play it.
Yeah, I would love to play it. I wanted to play it, but I said, nah, they'll take this video down. They've done it already. That's why I stopped doing a lot of videos on YouTube, because, for any little thing, they'll take the video down.
No, it's disgusting.
It
Really
is.
is.
It
But
is.
anyways, folks, it's October 14th, 2023. The time is 12 noon to 3 p.m. We'll be starting at East 26th Street, uh, Madison Square Park, ending at 17th Street, Broadway. The lineup starts at 8 a.m. in the morning, and ceremony starts approximately 9 a.m. We have ceremony, we have speakers, we interact with each other during that time period before we actually march. Um, this year, I hope that we can have a closing ceremony to close the circle, and pray each year that it grows and grows and grows. And I just stated the other day, what does Christopher Columbus have that we don't have in their parades around the country? We have true history, and that's false history with him. So if people can come out and honor false history, please come out and honor your indigenous real history of our people, no matter where they come from, uh, the States, Canada, South Central Americas. Come out and support you. Come out and support us. If they're gathering together for years with false history and with pride, let's have some pride with real history. And I hope that you all can come if you're in the New York area. People last year came as far from Canada, British Columbia, New Mexico, and Mexico, local states, and all around. It was wonderful. It was very spiritual. And we're looking for people to volunteer, maybe carry a banner or do some volunteering within the parade itself. Maybe carry a flag, but donate some fruit and water. If you have a car, come on down. We're scheduled to have VIP parking for a couple of blocks. So my email is Firebird Graywolf, Gray, not Grey, at yahoo.com if you would like to volunteer or if you would like to march with your group in the parade. That would be awesome. We are inviting indigenous as well as non-native allies to participate in this event and every year. So if you have any questions, you can ask Truth-Seeker of the Red Road East. His email is tippylonghouse@gmail.com. He's the cultural media director of the parade. He does the one of the people that does the filming. He's on my personal team. He's my godson. I love him to death. He's a historian and a great friend and relative. So we're planning many things. More tribal people are coming on board each year. So come on down and be with us and have a good time, fellowship, network. If you are indigenous and really don't know your culture, you're still welcome to come and march with us. Uh, People also came from Puerto Rico, the Caribbean um, countries as well. So it's a nice blend of indigenous peoples of the Americas, not just the states. So we would love to have you. And thank you so much, Fierce Truth-Seeker, for the opportunity to speak on your great show on our efforts to promote our people.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Give yourself a hand. Yes.
yeah, it's my
If
duty
anybody is a musician or, got a rattle or a hand drum, come on and join in.
for sure. Definitely bring that.
It's a great area down there. People see us, and hopefully, as the years go along, we'll get a bigger area. But right now, that's a beautiful area down there. There's a park, Madison Square Park, where you could sit in and meditate for the day, for the moment, clear your head, and there's little shops around there where you can eat in the proximity of the parade, so you don't have to go too far, and just come and have a nice time. Anything else you would like to add, Fierce?
Yeah, that's well, I would also like to add that wait, hold on, let me X this out of solo. Give me 1 second.
Hello?
Hold
Oh,
on one
there you
second.
are.
Yeah, I'm just exiting this here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, I would also like to add that there is not will be there is a protocol that would have to be followed
Oh,
for the
yes.
parade, and we will have that list on a future show of what the protocols are. Okay, because this year is going to be a lot more structured. last year was our first parade. This year to be, gonna look to have it a little more tight. Well, one thing that we have to stress is respect for indigenous peoples and indigenous peoples' culture. Okay, so there's certain things in the protocol that has to be observed, like anything that would be considered offensive. We want to have everyone to be mindful of. So this particular parade will be a parade that we're not going to have any. It won't be a political parade. So if you have your particular political what's the word I'm looking for? Um, uh, political persuasions and things of that nature. Um, just hold off on that. Also, we're asking that people don't come to the parade with any type of headdress that may be considered offensive. You know,
Costumes.
like costume headdress and things of that nature. It's considered offensive. And you get all kinds of flack from the indigenous community. You know, you get all kinds of flack from AIM and you know things of that nature. So we just ask that you be mindful of those things. There's going to be a list of protocols. Not that you can't come, but if you want to march in the parade, then you have to abide by the protocol that we will make public in the future shows. Firebird, you wanted to add to that?
Please don't come in anything viewed as a fancy party city costumes. That means the actual regalia style clothing that you may think is really indigenous, but it's really for Halloween or a show, um, or the headdresses, because it's very offensive to our brothers and sisters that the headdress originated from. Um, they died for those headdresses. They wore it in battle. They were gifted to chiefs with eagle feathers. Now, I must clarify on the Northeast, certain tribes wear a head bonnet, but usually, officially, it's made out of turkey feathers, but it's a certain look and a certain respectability that goes with it, But if you're wearing chicken feathers or any old type of turkey feather looking that's not traditional, you're offending real tribal people that are marching in that parade. And maybe you don't know any better, but it's always good to do your research, and find out or listen to people that actually are tribal and know, because not anything goes. That goes for any culture. Anything doesn't go. I can't go in Party City and buy a Japanese cultural fake outfit and wear it in a Japanese parade. That would be very offending. So that applies to our culture as well. We're not looking down on anyone. We're just warning them, because we don't want anyone in the parade that's from a particular tribe, if so be it, that they come up and say something that may offend you, and you're getting mad, but you're premise for getting mad is not founded because that's their tradition, that's their official regalia. So we had a couple of people last year that did it. Um, and we couldn't really say anything to them at the time because we were rushing. They came from a long way and we didn't really want to offend them. But we're putting the word out on shows like this to try to educate the public on the correct protocol as far as dress and attitude. You can't wear crazy looking war paint on your face as well. Looking like Bozo the Clown. I know a lot of brothers and sisters here have seen like the baseball games and basketball games with the
With
war paint
the mascots and all of
and
that.
a fake looking mascot, whatever, anything goes. Well, we also don't want to encounter that. So I'm just giving you a warning as a sister. Please don't do that. Be respectful. Listen to what we're saying. We're tribal people. We are. That means we're in the culture heavily, raised in it, and we're trying to give you a heads up.
You went silent, Firebird. Can you hear me, Firebird? Maybe I should type in the chat. Let me see. Let's see here. Yeah, hold tight. Let me let her know. Oh, she dropped off. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, that's just how it is. There is a certain protocol, and it's no one's fault. We're not faulting anyone because unless you're someone who practices the culture, these things you're not gonna know. They're just assumed, to be appropriate, you
Yeah.
know.
Did you
And
lose me or I lost you?
you went silent for about 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. Well, it's very
I
inappropriate.
could tell you where you left off at though.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, you were basically saying that we're involved in the culture, and those certain things are not, you won't know unless you're involved in the
Right.
culture.
It's
You're in-
very offensive. You may not mean any harm, but not anything and everything goes. So that's a major, major issue.
As a matter of
You
fact,
know,
we took the flack for you guys. They didn't attack you, but they attacked us for for those who came there in what was considered to be
right?
offensive. We got the flack.
Don't wear any like fake Pocahontas looking one strap across the chest costumes either. If that's your culture, uh, uh, that's different. If it's real buckskin and real fabric and really traditional, these are the kind of warnings that send up negative thoughts and feelings towards each other. So we want everyone to be comfortable for the day and know what to expect. We don't want anyone to say, "Why didn't you tell us? This is not proper. I'm so embarrassed. You didn't tell us on any show. You didn't put it on Facebook. I put it all over Facebook. I'm going to put it again. I'm going to update the flyer and squeeze it in there some, or make a new flyer as well. Um, Probably add it to the website as well. Not to do these type of things, you know. Let's be real, guys, and enjoy yourself. Come on. Hi, Lil Mayhem. Well, Indian TV. I was thinking about you the other day, wondering how you were. I didn't see you on Norris's show or anything. Haven't seen you lately. Hope you're okay. You've been very supportive.
Yep,
I,
for
I have
sure.
one other thing that came across my mind as far as the parade. Okay, we have Mardi Gras Indians in our parade.
Hmm.
Okay, and that might be viewed as a costume. But there's a history with the Mardi Gras Indians and the Choctaw people.
Right.
Okay, those costumes were created in honor of the Choctaw Indians that rescued. I don't know if you want to say 10% that came here or whatever, but they rescued the slaves and brought them in to their fold, and they became one people, and they also intermarried. So a lot of Mardi Gras Indians actually have the indigenous blood. They're not just
Right.
African descent, they're actually Indian people. So someone said, "Oh, you had the Mardi Gras," and I said, "Lady, you don't even know what you're talking about. Shut your face."
Exactly.
You know, you're basing your thoughts on racism, but you don't know your history.
Right. They
You
knew
know,
nothing about the history of the Mardi Gras.
exactly. So I honor them in the parade because they honoring their ancestors. They're dressing to honor the people that saved them. And you know, I my personal choice is to honor them and welcome them in our folds, because if it was all right for the Choctaws, who am I to say any difference? That became a real history, a real bonding together. Okay,
Hmm.
it's same thing like um, when I go and dance at Shinnecock, the Indians that were sent to Barbados or Bermuda, they come up and they dance. They have powwows where they are, and they
Hmm.
also wear their costumes that they created from being in that environment in Barbados or Bermuda. So there's a lot of history that people need to learn and honor and understand before you criticize. So we're aware of that history, and we just want to inform you. Oh, you said we couldn't wear a costume, but you got the Mardi Gras Indians in there. Well, that's the reason. That's historical. Okay. Even Jeopardy had the Mardi Gras Indians on there, and explain why they wear the costume. I have that video somewhere, but I knew
Hmm.
that history forever and ever. But the point is, it's important that people learn these histories before they criticize. And we don't care about the haters. We care about what we're doing. You can't please everybody, right, our NASA? Hi, sister. We can't please everyone, right? But we can do the best to our ability to honor everyone, you know?
Hmm.
So I'm hoping that everyone, allies and non-ally, indigenous allies, come as well. We even had Chinese supporters march last year, and they carried banners in support of us. So we welcome everyone. That's what it's supposed to be about. The other parades do it. Why does it just have to strictly be people in buckskin or feathers? You know,
Hmm.
we're in New York, multicultural. So
Exactly.
That's what I had to say on that, Fierce.
Yeah, yeah, and that's that's just how it goes. There is it's not just a free for all. You know, yeah, there is a protocol that we all have to follow. You know, and we're not saying that you can't come out. Anyone can come out, but if you want to march in the parade, you want to be a participant in the parade, then those are the guidelines that you have to go by. There's more, but those are, we just wanted to make some of the protocol aware to the viewers. you know
But we definitely, anyone in the New York area that would like to come and fellowship with us and march, as well as some type of volunteering, donating, or whatever. We have a GoFundMe on the GoFundMe page. If you click on that page and go to the Indigenous Peoples of the Americas Parade, uh, it'll pop up, and we need donations, whatever you can give, $5, $10, whatever. We appreciate anything that help, get some water for the marchers or some snacks. You can find it on the GoFundMe page.
exactly, exactly. Yeah, and so yeah, that's pretty much. Let's see, we're pretty much at the 30-minute mark. I told you I would, keep it pretty brief. And I know you, Firebird, have a prior commitment at was it 6 o'clock?
Um, I'm going to be hopefully supporting Turtle Gang NYC. If you guys watch his show as well, that's nephew. They're in the process. Fierce, like what I want to do with you is make some movies.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's supposed to be discussed tonight. Uh,
Oh, okay, they're doing that too.
with Brooklyn, Dim,
Mm,
Dimmy,
okay.
and have some indigenous filmmaking in New York City. I know a few filmmakers, but their style is different from how I would like to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I would like to have it where, hi, boo, you see a lot of, yes, hi, hi, say hi. Say hi. She's waving. He's waving to you, Fierce.
Oh yeah. I can't see him because your screen is off.
I know. Say bye. See you later. Yeah. I would like to show what I don't really like to use this term, but I always find out that I have to use it.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to show more melanated people,
Mm-hmm.
not just nickel looking people,
Right.
that the people institutes like the American Indian Museum, that type of flavor that they do,
Right.
and that limited history approach that they do.
Right.
I want to do diversity.
Yeah. Remember, that was one of the things that I mentioned to you before that I, wanted to make happen. You know.
Well, we are going to make it happen. You
Yeah.
know,
Give you
um,
give you an example of what I'm talking about, and what you're talking about. Um, there's a new a play about to come out called Bear Grease. You heard
Oh
about
yeah,
it?
you sent me that.
Yeah, yeah. So it's a take on the 1978 film Grease.
So it's a parody of it.
I guess
It,
so. Yeah, a little take on that. A little parody on that, but with an indigenous twist. They call it
oh, just an indigenous twist.
bear grease.
Okay, okay.
It's
When is it coming out and where?
hold on. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Let's see.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
Let's see. Can you see it?
Yes, I do. But I don't mean to say this, but do you see any of us in the production?
Right. That was that's why I had brought it up. I mean, it's good that they're
Oh
making
yeah,
people
it's good.
aware of indigenous people. But it's also good if they could include the whole spectrum. In terms of phenotype. You know,
Yeah.
because it
Is
gives the
this
impression.
production is this production in the West or Midwest?
Uh, let me see. Let me look in the. I gotta look in the article again. Let's see. An indigenous take on the popular 1978 musical film Grease wowed crowds in their seats at last month's Gathering of Nations powwow. Bear Grease
Oh,
featured,
GON. Now, the
yeah,
funny thing about that, that's the biggest powwow
that's the
in the
biggest.
world.
Oh,
And
it's the biggest one in the world. I thought it was the biggest one in North America. It's in the world.
it has to be the world,
Wow,
you know.
wow,
And for those that don't know, they know Gathering of Nations, seen it online on powwows.com.
yeah,
That powwow was started by a melanated brother
that's right.
with Indian blood. He's married to Danae. He has still has his big afro,
That's right.
but these are the people that's constantly pushed out front.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
now people that are melanated from tribes are on the northeast. They do dance at that powwow,
mm-hmm,
but it's kind of like you're outnumbered. You know,
yeah.
and the museum still has that mentality of showing certain people in their filmmaking.
Yeah, that brother has a big gray afro. I have his picture. I'm trying to find his picture.
Yeah,
Let
see
me
if you could shoot it up.
see. Trying to remember what I saved it as. Let me see. Let's see.
Yeah, our NASA, no chicken feathers, no political agenda. Nope, we don't want that because it takes on a political agenda, takes on another philosophy.
Exactly. Let me see here.
Or I should say also philosophy and energy.
Yeah, right. Very true. Let me see. Oh, is this it? I hope this is it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I got it. Okay, hold on.
You got it?
Yeah. Let me,
Someone recently, some racist recently spread a rumor that that powwow had ownership was not indigenous person.
mm,
That was circulating across Facebook for about 2 weeks,
mm.
and that nonsense still goes on. But yes, he actually Don Cornelius Afro.
Yeah, yeah.
I call him the Don Cornelius of the Gathering of Nations. But he started it. It was supposed to have been based on the fact that he attended some powwows and he saw unfairness going on. So he created this, and the rest is history.
Okay, let me pull it up here. Let's see. Give me 1 second. Go to the email. Oh, well, I messed up. Sent the wrong thing home to gathering. Okay. Gather of Nations. Okay. And let me erase this one because I sent the wrong thing. Delete. Gathering. Okay, it'll take 2 seconds to download. Okay. All right, let me share the screen. Okay, so if you look on your screen, you'll see that guy with the gray afro is the founder of the Gathering of Nations powwow.
To
It's the
your right.
largest, yeah, to your right. That's the largest powwow. The guy right here to your right with the gray afro and the glasses. And a
I
lot of people
think I
don't know
think
that.
we're gonna work towards making a film after the parade.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be done. I've been talking about that for years. And so yeah, we want to be able to show the full spectrum, not just from one particular phenotype, you know.
I believe that's his wife next to him with the glasses.
I think so. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And let's see. Let me look in the. Yeah, so again, if anyone is so moved to leave a donation to support our efforts, I left in the chat the information for Cash App and PayPal, and no donation is too small. And yeah, I would like to thank everyone who joined in. Oh, Strong Bear is in the back.
Who?
Strong Bear.
Hey.
Strong Bear. Hey, Strong Bear, can you hear?
Click on that page and go
You there, Strong Bear?
to the Indigenous People.
You there, Strong Bear? Can you hear? Well, something's wrong with her
Of the
audio.
Americas Parade. Uh, it'll pop up
Firebird, your
and
audio
we need
is chopping up. Firebird,
donations, whatever you can give.
Firebird.
That's that's a reverb. I'm not saying anything.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just sitting here watching you.
Oh wow. Maybe it's coming
Whatever. We
from
appreciate it. It's
Strong
like a
Strong Bear's.
reverbing back. Help,
Yeah, maybe it's
get
coming
some
from
water
Strong
for
Bear.
the marchers.
Hold on, let me.
You want me to come out? I can come out and come back in. Snacks.
No, I don't think it's on your end.
You can
Hold on, let me see something. Hello, you there, Firebird?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, yeah, it was coming from Strong Bear. I had
Oh, it's coming from her. I
yeah,
was like, how did I do that?
yeah, no, yeah, because I muted.
Is she there?
Yeah, but I had to mute her mic because we're getting the feedback. Let me unmute her mic again.
Uh, tell her to don't forget to cash at me that what we're supposed to get.
Yeah, I guess she can hear you, but we can't hear her. I don't know what's going on with her mic.
Sometimes you have to go out and come back in, but
Yeah, Strong Bear, go out and come back in. Then maybe we could hear you. Let me type that in the chat. Let's see here.
yeah.
Go out and come back in.
And
Can't hear you. Okay, yeah, so I just left her a message in the chat. Yeah, so yeah, as I was saying, we want to be able to, tell the whole story and not just a part of the story, you know. And that's the importance of us having our own media, creating our own films and documentaries and things of that nature, you know. But anyway, I know it's getting late and I know people have things to do.
yeah, Turtle Gang is on right now.
Yeah, so yeah, I'll tune in as well. I know I'm gonna have to run out to the store, but I'm also gonna tune in to the show. All right, so I guess on that note, everyone, we'll sign out, and I thank everyone who joined us. And until the next time, Dota Daga Ha E.
Donna Dr. Honey. Hey.
Hold on.
Hey,